Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH 2000 here. Wearing my nice shirt from the Southwest Slingshot Meet Tournament, whatever it was called, Southwest, yeah. Really like the rattlesnake on the back. Anyway, in case you guys haven't figured out, I've been putting a lot of videos up the past week and a half just because I took the vacation for the end of the year or holiday, depending on what country you're from. I've been finishing up a lot of stuff that I just had. You know how you get a whole bunch of stuff about anywhere from half to 3/4 done, and then there's just that one annoying part where you're like, I'll get to it when I'm not so annoyed, when I'm more relaxed. Well, that's kind of what I've been doing this past week. First order of business. My dad made me this. Okay, I know it looks a little weird. Some of you are probably wondering what it is. Sometime back, you'll remember I posted a video where I bought those N52 magnets. Well, hang on one second, let me grab something. Okay guys, I'm back, sorry. Anyway, they're in here now, okay? And you'll see, my dad originally made this as one piece. I had to run an S-cut through it. And even now, I might have to, these are brass screws so that they're not attracted by the magnet. And even now, I can feel it pulling. I'm probably going to have to put another set of screws in here. For those who don't know, those two magnets, when they're put together, have a draw force somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 to 400 pounds. 150 to 200 kg, somewhere in there. Okay, tells you how strong they are, okay? And you got to be really careful because they have magnetic curves. So if you bring the other one in while you're trying to put it in and are not careful, it'll not only pull the magnet over here, it'll flip it and slam them together. So they came separated by this, as you'll recall. They were an absolute beast to get apart. So I looked up online. For those who can see this, it's just basically a bolt through. You can use any wood you want. Just make sure it's about 2 inches thick on each side. Make sure you got a lot of handle. And what I did was I set the one magnet in here and then basically scissored off the other magnet. And once you get it pushed down a certain distance, you set this up a little high so that the other magnet drops about 2 or 3 inches. It gets it down to about 50 pounds to where you can pull it off. Okay. And then, of course, when you're putting it in here, I realized I had to be really careful. So what I did was I put the first one in, put the 3 in, and then basically I came in from this side so I could, I could figure out where the poles were and I could feel it pulling. And it was trying to pull like this. It wasn't trying to pull like this, upside down. And I held it in place. I clamped another piece of wood over here to kind of deaden the magnet and to prevent it so that it would just slide into that and I could still get it loose. Pushed it in place, put the 4 bolts in place. I told my wife, if you hear me yelling, just call the paramedics, because I mean my finger got smashed. But anyway, I got them both in, and it's incredible. Here's just a sampling of what it can do. Okay, that was from 4 inches away. Okay, now I had to buy specialist equipment, a plastic spatula. To get the stuff off, and even then you got to be a pretty stout guy to get them off. There's no loose ammo in my garage, in my basement anymore. Anyway, see, and of course my dad built it the right height for me. So anyway guys, take care. That's one fun thing. Another one coming up soon.